Hello everyone, it's Ishita. Hello. This is video attempt number 5 at my video blogs. So a video makes me extremely happy. I'm very new at it. Bear with me, thank you. But I want to answer a question that I get asked a lot. I might need to take my inhaler in this, so just if that happens, I have asthma. So a career as a speaker and a video person is probably not ideal, but let's see. So today I'm going to be answering a question that I get a lot. I put out a post an hour ago and I got this email. I don't know if it's exactly in response to that, but I want to answer it because I get it quite a bit. And it's so rainy and gross outside today. It's literally been cloudy in Detroit for the last 3 days. Detroit, please behave yourself. It's just too much right now. But also because it's so gross outside, look at how cute my little Airbnb apartment is right now. I don't know I'm going to film this for a second just like this. How cute is this place? It's like my whole world. I wish I could just live here forever. It's so cute, right? It's very comfy, cozy. So thank you for indulging me, my apartment. So Upasana writes, I'm really inspired by what you do and how brutally raw, fun, bubbly, and inspiring your blogs are. Thanks. Brutally raw, huh? I came across your profile when I was doing Freeline for an online magazine. I guess the main reason I'm contacting you is because I want some help. I feel like I can relate to you in terms of cultural aspect. So she's Indian, but also more career life-wise. I'm currently finishing my bachelor's in cybersecurity engineering. Super smart, Upasana, you are. But I often felt that I enjoyed writing too, which is why I freelanced. In July, I hit rock bottom with everything and struggled to get the motivation to do basically anything. I'm struggling a lot right now, and I'm trying to find the motivation to at least get me back into writing. I guess my question for you is, I noted you often mentioned how you surround yourself with motivational people who help you and encourage you with your goals in life. Totes, 100% true. I want to know how you managed to find these mentors. Were there any tips you could offer me on what I can do to help put things into perspective? Yes, let's put it into perspective. So I'm going to just sit down here. So first, I hope you can all still see me. What did I do to get these mentors is I actively, first of all, I look at books as mentors. I 100% do. So I read a lot of autobiographies. I read a lot of what people call self-help, personal development. I read a lot about when I'm feeling stuck. In fact, reading and writing has often been my primary tool when I'm feeling stuck to help me push myself out of it. The next thing is, outside of books and writing, is I actively seek out my mentors. So through reading, through the internet, which is an awesome tool to use to find people who resonate with you, through YouTube, through knowing people who know other people, you just find the people who resonate with you and you actively seek them out, meaning you write to them. Many of the mentors that I have had over the years and still have started because I sent them an email telling them, what their work meant to me, telling them, sharing with them where I was. Some of them, I started this magazine 5-6 years ago now where I interviewed a lot of the people who became my mentors because they inspired me and because their words, their journeys, their personal journeys, I could relate to. So people like Pema Chodron, she's not like a direct mentor. We don't talk on the phone, but her books and her work, I would 100% say she's this virtual mentor of mine. Some other sort of personal mentors have been a man named Parker Palmer, who wrote a book called Let Your Life Speak, which is all about your life and intuition. And his journey with depression and figuring out his life's purpose really resonated with me many times in my life. And I remember there was a time, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, where I called Parker up and I was like, I don't know what's going on in my life. I need a life reset. Then people can become people who you can call up and say that. One of my biggest mentors, his name is Seth Godin. I worked with Seth for 3 or 4 years. It started because I started reading his blog randomly and had no idea why his marketing and his leadership and just his leadership really was a thing that I felt from Seth, resonated with me so much. There's a TED Talk, which I'll link below. I'm not a cool YouTuber yet where I can say, I'll link here, boom, and it shows up. I don't know how to do that shit. So I'll link it below, but to my TED Talk about when I saw Seth speak at the Time Center. I was in Boston. I lived in Boston. I was at I was going to photo school there, and I literally found out he was speaking at the Time Center. I booked a ticket. I hopped a Chinatown bus from Boston to New York, listened to him talk, wept the entire 2 hours while he was talking, and then left and went back to Boston and knew somehow I was going to get in touch with him. And then lo and behold, a few months later, he posted this thing. He posted a thing on his blog post. He posted a post on his blog post about working with him. And so obviously I just quit everything I was doing that same day and applied like a crazy person. You should hear the story. I barely ate. I barely slept. I barely showered. I just applied. And then I started working with him. And then from there, then Seth and I became good friends, and he's always has my back, always, always, always has my back. And having my back usually means like poking and prodding me and kicking my ass into my highest potential. But he is one of my dearest mentors. So I would say actively pursue it. Find the people in your life, find the people in books, find the people on the internet who really resonate with you and who speak to the core of what you're either going through or where you want to be, and then send them an email, try to get in touch with them somehow, be as close to their world or their orbit as you possibly can. And then just be honest. There's no need to like feel like you need to offer them something. Just be honest about who you are, where you are, and just know it's going to take time. You can't expect these people to become your mentors overnight. Okay? What did you write? You wrote, were there any tips you could offer me on what I could do to shift perspective? Yeah, do things differently. Okay, do things differently. I know there's been times in my life where I've wanted a lot of comfort, and I've wanted to have a lot of self-care, and I've needed to take care of myself. Take care of yourself if you need to take care of yourself. But once you've taken care of yourself, shift perspective. Holy shit, this bird just like flew real close. It looked like he was going to run into this window. Shift your perspective. I mean, shift what you're doing in order to shift your perspective. Like, shake it up a little bit. Shake up your routine. Oh, God, I remember there was a year or a couple of years where my morning routine was like so the same that I was in a rut and I was feeling like, what am I doing in my life, et cetera, et cetera. I had to literally turn it upside down and do the opposite of everything I had been doing. So if I like having this 2-hour morning routine, whatever, I just stopped. I used to book a bunch of stuff in the morning so that I would get out of my house, so that I would have activities to do in the morning. So you just have to shake it up, however it is that you do it. So whatever for you is feeling most stagnant, whether you're not getting enough exercise or you're feeling complacent in one area of your life, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Shake it up, okay? However you need to do it. That's what I would suggest. Do the opposite of largely what you're doing right now. Even if it feels uncomfortable, it's going to feel uncomfortable. What you're looking for is discomfort. Discomfort shifts perspective. Comfort creates serious struggle because you always feel like you're in a rut. So I really prioritize comfort at certain points in time in my life, and this is a whole nother blog post. But if you're in a rut and you need to shift, get uncomfortable, okay? Upasana, am I saying it right? Upasana, thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Send more in, and lo and behold, this is going to be helpful. I hope for all the people who are watching this, and look out for more video blogs. Thanks.